Okay, it's time to start the fucking season. 2026, Bears coming to Carolina. I did the preseason a few days ago, and then I waited for the mods to update the schedule. So we got realistic schedule. Could show that here. Bears, Falcons, Browns, Lions, bye, Eagles, blah blah blah. All right. Now to do that, I kind of basically had to restart the franchise. So I just simmed the preseason games, but in doing so, like some of the players are a little ranked just slightly different, but Um, not the end of the world. Uh, it's actually better for us, but you know, is what it is. I really wanted to get that schedule going. Um, I didn't realize that when I started the franchise that the schedule release was just a few days away. So the other thing too is that I signed a cornerback after everyone did their cuts. He was not available in free agency, so missed out on him. So anything that we got more in the progression of our players, we miss out on not signing that cornerback, I guess. So again, not the end of the world. What can I? So we'll go over the depth chart real quick. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do us first. Okay. So Bryce is starting. Haynes King is on the practice squad. Jonathan Brooks is getting the start, even though Chuba Hubbard's rated more. I just feel like Brooks always does better for me. McMillan, Brazel. I went with Brazel because I wanted to explain that one. What does my gut tell me? Do I think that's going to happen in real life? No. This is more of a Madden couch GM decision. I would like it to be Leggett, but I think Brazel's going to do better than both these two guys here, to be honest, in Madden, in this franchise. So, Sanders getting a start. I really want him to just take off, if at all possible. Monroe Freeling's getting the start at left tackle. He's one of the ones that progressed more in the preseason. Damian Lewis, Sam Hecht. I forgot to mention. Ugh, ah, I got my mod set up the way I want to where I can do a little bit of focus training. So we focus train him just a little bit, just to get him ready to start. All right, and we got Robert Hunt, Taylor Moton. Let's see. Princely actually bumped up a little bit in the off season, more than before. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's look at real quick the prospects. Who we're looking at here. So you're gonna have Dante Moore, Arch Manning, Jeremiah Smith, Colin Simmons, Dylan Stewart, Trevor Gooseby, Jaden Mayava, Cam Coleman. I mean, you got some pretty big names with the top, top 7, I guess you could say, top 8. So we're looking for a quarterback, most likely. I mean, Haynes King looked pretty damn good. I probably wouldn't mind bringing in a running back, or at least looking at him. So we got Nick Harbor. He's always a favorite of mine. I'd like to get a tight end. Probably going to need depth at tackle, but I don't know. I don't know. We probably, I mean, it's hard to say. Like, okay, does Icky come back and become a guard? Can we move him to right tackle maybe? Maybe he takes over from Moten. So I'm not as worried right now. I mean, we got a center, we got a tackle, we have our guards under contract, we got signed Taylon Green to be backup guard. We have Icky who could be a backup guard. So not that worried about it. Edge is looking pretty good right now. D tackle might be something I want to look at because I got a lot of money spent on some mid players there. Okay, linebacker for sure because Trevin Wallace, and then I don't really have a lot of depth. Cornerback, I always look at cornerback just because you might be able to find some gems there late in the draft. And then I'm not actually interested in looking at safety. We got Merrick backed up by a rookie, Wheatley. We got Lathan Ransom backed up right now by Nick Scott and then Isaiah Simmons. So not that worried about it. But that's the draft class. Let's take a look at the Bears. Wrong one. All right, so the Bears run a West Coast spread, 4-3 under, coached by Ben Johnson. Who are their best? Who's their best rookie? Dylan Thieneman, 76 overall. Sam Roush, tight end, 73 overall. Okay, let's take a look at their depth chart. Caleb Williams, backed up by rookie Miller Moss. DeAndre Swift, Kyle Monangai, Roshan Johnson. Then you got Roma Dunze, Luther Burden, whoever this guy is. So this is the room that's pretty fucking stacked. Loveland, Komet, Sam Roush. Tooney's good, great left guard. Okay, so I would say their center right guard right there. Probably their weakness, but they got some good players. Montez Sweat. Okay, so our rookie left tackle probably won't have much of a. I mean, he's not facing anyone who's elite. Grady Jarrett. Our center's gonna have some trouble there. Possibly. Bush. Let's say we match up pretty well. It's gonna be interesting to see how he does, how Thieneman does. All right, let's get this shit started. Opening night, opening day, at home. Dude, 83 overall. Like, yeah, we're outmatched, at least up by the numbers. Okay. How do we want to get this game? How do we want to get her started? Get the season started. All blacks? Is that what we want? Yeah. Alright, I think we're gonna do custom Panthers. It's more balanced. I didn't fuck with this shit at all. I'm sure I will be.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Carolina Panthers. On the Bears sideline, the head man, Ben Johnson. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers, Dave Canales. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
All right, I know it's something that every team says every season, but they genuinely believe that this is their year, and having him at quarterback is a big part of that. They think he's poised for a huge season and can really be the type of player that brings out the best of each weapon that they have on this offense. Behind that type of performance, their goals are high. They envision a lot of wins and finishing among the league's best on their side of the ball.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 34. A carry here for Trevor Etienne. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
At the Bears' 34-yard line.
Throwing, Young. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Young. That is caught. And he is going to have the Panthers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Now 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Young off the bootleg. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
3 yards. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Bro, there was no fucking time to get a hold.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Young. Got a man. That's Liggett. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
On play action, Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. Gets around him. Oh, Young loses it. And this is picked up by the Bears.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
So here are the Bears backed up to start their initial drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Here's Williams. Going deep for Walker. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monongai. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the ground, it's Monongai. And he stopped immediately there. And they need 2. Here's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
To the air, Williams. Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up 4th. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
12 at the 30-yard line.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here is Young. Got a man, that's Leggett. And he goes out right around the 39. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
2nd and 9 now from the 21. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
To throw, it's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
27 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 27 on the play.
We're scoreless after one. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Once again, it's Swift. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run here with Monangai. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Panthers' 41-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Looking to throw is Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Lathan Ransom there defensively.
To throw, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Williams going to look to throw again. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down.
Cairo Santos on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Young to throw it. That's complete to Chuba Hubbard. Ooh, the juke. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield.
Damn, Chuba means business today.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Young going to give to Brooks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Now Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Young will set to throw. He'll find McMillan here. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Panthers.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he'll take this down to the 33.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 17-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now here's Young. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It's Jervon Dexter who got in to drop him. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. From the shotgun, it's Young. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And this one is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
Oh, damn.
Set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Ah, shit, I was going to
Coming
watch
up on
it.
3 minutes left in the half in a 3-3 ball game. Just a pair of field goals to this point. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy is carrying the ball.
Replay. Devin fucking Lloyd playing special teams, huh?
Them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And they just get the playoff. Now Young. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Run the ball. Kill
A
some
chance
time.
for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Throwing. Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. And Xavier Legette from 3 yards out. And the Panthers have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on it and score a touchdown.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead is now 10-3. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
God damn it, man.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
It's a pickup of 44 yards.
And Walker has it. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Throwing is Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Dude, I need Jaden Phillips to step the fuck up.
To the air once more. Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 4th down, here's Williams. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. To the air, Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Santos with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
At the 28-yard line.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
On play action, here's Williams.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Bears' 20-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
Oh, nice.
And he will be brought down at about the 6.
Tuba has never looked this good.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Looking pissed that he got the
That's pretty
backup
much meat
role.
and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Brooks trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
I don't
goal.
think ETN or HN has gotten a touchdown in his
ETN
career.
diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Googling it.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play.
That's his first
Best
NFL
blockers,
touchdown right
and
there
let's get this one
in
in.
regular season.
On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT.
Last year he had 20 attempts for 94 yards, 4.7 average.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further.
Why are they
as he's
starting
dropped at the 23-yard line.
Why are they putting
The
I
Bears
don't get
offense
that.
now
These are
gets set
starters
to
they're
head
putting out
back
in
onto
special
the
teams.
field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. To throw, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Come on, Phillips.
Here's Williams.
Ooh.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, Young.
Oh, shoot.
And this one is incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with
Oh,
Brooks.
shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Look at this.
Holy
Middle of
shit.
the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Brooks, 45 yards. And the Panthers go up
Is
by
that
2
his first NFL
touchdowns.
touchdown?
I guess
it
when you
is,
look
man. I
back
don't
on it,
think
it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And,
Has
you know,
to
at
be.
halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the
Yeah,
house.
that's his first rushing
Finally, here
touchdown in
in the
the
second
NFL.
half, that got done.
Point after, right down
Touchdown,
the middle.
period. Damn.
And the lead now up to 14.
Got a couple firsts today.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
All right, we need Phillips, man. Do something, bro, because I'm
And
getting
he'll
a bad
take it up
feeling
past the
after seeing him
25 to the
preseason.
26-yard line. The Bears
Getting an
offense and
overpaid
Roma
feeling.
Dunze set to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Now he's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
The 27-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Get him.
He'll get this into the hands of Dunze. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
To
line.
throw, Williams. And that play went nowhere.
fucking
Losing
Mike Jack,
yardage.
bro.
It'll be back at the 36.
A loss of 2.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw, Williams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
At the 29-yard line.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's third and a few inches. Here's Young.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a
Oh,
first down. They
what?
say he was out of bounds.
I don't
So a
believe
big
that
call
shit,
there that
man.
brings up
Okay. There's one. I think he only got his toe down. I don't know, man. I think that's a catch, but whatever, Madden.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Here's Thomas on the return. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Bears take over. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. The Bears' offense ready to go for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Young now. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
Out of the gun, it's Young. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. One of these quarterbacks going to learn, you don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Returnable for Thomas. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Bears, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it is caught at the 7-yard line. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw. Williams. The quick slant caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely.
Oh,
and picked up the catch. Not much yardage
spy.
afterwards.
They'll try to pick it, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Caleb Williams, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Young to throw it.
Woohoo! Damn!
It's complete.
Damn!
That's nasty. Down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
At the 46-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Oh, dude, he's gone.
The 20.
Oh, what a breakout game.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Brooks, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Throw caught by Raymond. This offense so far on third down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
That's good for a Bears first down.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a game of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll look to throw again. Williams looking to do it himself. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Williams over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Bears first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bears.
Play action. Now Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Colston Loveland from 21 yards away. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Panthers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Now Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young.
Damn.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. Yeah, he'll be out just
money.
a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 31. Up the middle with Brooks here. And he's got it down to the 28. Here's 2nd and 7.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Brooks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 137 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
For a Panthers first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game.
A 38-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Throwing is Williams. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. A pass complete to Adunze. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. To the air, Williams. And Walker has it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, damn. That's some
And
quickness.
he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Williams sacked. A loss of 8 yards. Another 3.
They'll go. Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Come on, Phillips. Do something, man.
For a Bears.
To throw, it's Williams. He finds his man, complete. It's Walker. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
2nd and 4. At the 20-yard line.
From the gun, here's Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st down.
Here's Williams. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
I need a sack.
Looking to throw is Williams. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
Quarterback sneak.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh,
And that is
don't you
incomplete.
fucking dare, man.
Penalty flag coming
Shut
in.
the fuck up.
This could be a 1st down.
you fucking, come on, refs.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Throwing again here, Williams.
I'll run for it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are back within a score. And those 3 rushing touchdown games in this league, you know darn well, those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team, but you're running against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best athletes on the...
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points and gets them back within a field goal.
Okay.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point.
Come on,
That's
man. Come on, offense. We need you.
Throwing. Young.
We're throwing it, bro. Okay.
Looking middle, and he finds McMillan.
Holding now?
And he's going to be taken
Oh
down
my God,
with
the
a
fucking
penalty
refs,
flag
bro.
on the field.
The fucking refs.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Young.
Oh, fucking, what the fuck is this shit, bro?
Sanders. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd
Oh
timeout.
my God, man. We're giving this one away.
You can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point.
We are
Big
giving
play
it
coming.
away.
This is 3rd and long. Young now. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back.
Come on, guys. We need to fucking
prepping for their next drive. The Bears
do something.
offense.
Sack
This
them.
drive here beginning probably
Deflect
with a
the
pair
ball,
of motivated
something.
groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that.
This will
Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw.
Oh, okay.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going.
Quarterback
I think for you and me,
well, I mean,
let's think
quarterback
along
draw.
with the offensive coordinator
Quarterback
now
scramble.
has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
Get him, bro. Come on, man. Ooh, okay, we won. Holy shit. That's one too many runs, Caleb.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
That's one too many times.
Simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score,
we barely got
they
away
get a
with
chance
this
to
one.
win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball, so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a
Snuck away
close.
with that one, huh?
Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So for Carolina, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
.200 yards rushing. They gave him 325 yards passing. We only threw for 179 though. Look at Bryce Young's rating though, not bad. 79% completion percentage. Did not throw a pick. Did fumble. How'd our rookies do? 3 pancakes? Man, Phillips is not doing well. But we got the win. We got the fucking win. Here we go. Two forced fumbles. Holy shit. Alright, what's this about? Let's take a quick gander at the free agents real quick. Wait, so what was that again? Is that left tackle? Yeah, Blake Fisher, 70, 23 years old. And then you had Deion Walker. Yeah. Who would go if I wanted to pick someone up? Who would it be? Maybe Mitchell? Maybe Evans. Yeah, it would be Evans. I wonder if I should pick him up then. Let me think about this. So, I'll think out loud. I would ultimately like to see Icky at guard, but we do have Damian Lewis and Robert Hunt. Blake Fisher could be a future, let's say, backup tackle slash development to replace Moten. Competition for the offensive line. Yep, I think I should do it. All right, that'll cover this one. Till next time.